Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus, and today we are going to be playing against 239, so quite an interesting name by my opponent. I've played against some before in the past, and it looks like they are playing the Iron Dog team, but they are doing it in a very untraditional way. Yes, they are. Usually with this team you just have kind of a generalist crusader and you want to spam zealots, and you have a very tanky houndmaster in the back with both the dodge trinkets, and you bring reclaim, but this is not what my opponent is doing. It is most definitely not. I'm gonna go for a pull here on the doggy, and that's gonna disrupt my opponent's team quite nicely, which is of course what I want. So today we're playing with the Lunartics. This is a team by Jayne Moon, and it is a very good team if you're playing against stress, because we have to support Musketeer here with the Brass Bugle, so that's definitely gonna help us out. Now, we might not be able to make use of that mark because, you know, for starters, there's a crazy amount of protection. But not only that, we don't have the stabilizing tiller. This team doesn't really have a lot of ways to deal with the guards. It usually just tries to deal with them by overall causing a lot of pressure on other sides and trying to squeeze your opponent that way. So I'm gonna start off with a little stun here on the Crusader. I'm not too worried about a Hound's Harry. Hound's Harry has 93 accuracy against 25, 20, 34 and 20 dodge. It literally shouldn't hit all my characters, yet it does. It hits every single one of them. Ah yes, my favorite game, Butcher's Circus. We're off to a wonderful start already, but we're gonna continue by potentially... I'm not sure if I want to drop a Vendetta on a Crusader, let's be honest. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do here. There isn't too many things I can do though. I'm gonna drop a Vendetta on the Crusader, even though it's, you know, -5 dodge. I'm still gonna do it because I have to buff up my damage so my duelist advance actually hits, and actually does a decent amount of damage here. So that's just what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I could have dropped the duelist advance first just to prevent the Hound's Harry from coming completely for free, but I'm not too preoccupied. Oh god, 5 to 8. Here's the thing, this team wouldn't do very well if I was actually running something like WD, because with no regen here, this Crusader probably wouldn't last very long, but yeah, that's not the situation right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop an early ranging shot here. It's gonna give myself a little bit of accuracy, and also the stress heal, and also the minus stress taken. So with the Brass Bugle it heals 18, which is a ginormous amount. Our biggest threat will really be all the bleeds that my opponent has right now, so we're gonna have to try and counter them. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a duelist advance now onto this Crusader, and yeah, we're really not hurting my opponent. What I should do here is eventually just try to get my bounty hunter to position 2 and drop a Caltrips. I should most definitely do that. That's gonna help us out in the long run, but I'm not gonna do it just yet because I need to get Repost off. Of course, with the battle debuffs, I'm probably not gonna do a lot of damage, but I'm still gonna chill like this. Let's go for a Holy Lance now. 6. Oh god. Not only am I not, you know, not getting crits, I'm also getting horrible damage rolls here. Let's see, how much does my Repost do? 7. Yeah, it's an absolute joke right now. It do be an absolute joke. Well, I can go ahead and just punch this Flagellant. It's kind of what I have to do here if I want to stay relevant. Because if I don't punch the Flagellant right now, they just Rain of Sorrows, and you know, they heal them, they get lower on HP, they're just gonna have a really good time if I allow them to do that. But right now I could drop yet another ranging shot, or I could drop aim shot. I'm just gonna drop ranging shot here, like 18 stress heal on everyone. You kind of just can't go wrong with it. It's really only gonna be the pure damage that's gonna screw me over here, I imagine. Are they gonna drop yet another Bellow? Yes, they are. One more Bellow for the run, and yes, the Bellow debuff is indeed applied. Sadly, there's no debuff skill chances there, but what can you do about it, right? What can you do about it? I could start off by punching the Flagellant again. That's an idea. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. Let's punch the Flagellant once more. This time it comes with a crit, which is pretty good. It means he can't really resist it too well. So he's gonna have to stay right there in the back for quite a bit. My game plan here is gonna be to just wait for some more stress, drop another ranging shot, and then go ahead and drop Wicked Slice stun on this Crusader and hopefully do some genuinely okay damage here. That is the plan, that is the hope, that is the dream. Kind of sucks that Man at Arms has Protector's Kind here, but I'm just gonna have to suck it up and live with it. For starters, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a stunning blow here. Even though it's not doing a lot of damage, it is slowly attritioning this Crusader. We are gonna drop another ranging shot, but I'm gonna wait for the Harry first. I should be able to hit him back quite a bit, right? Yeah, crit 10, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I enjoy the crit 10 here. I will take that, I'll most definitely take that. And now let's go ahead and drop a Wicked Slice. So let's do that. 5 to 9, I do 6, which isn't very much, but you know, it's adding up. It's adding up. This Crusader is gonna feel the pain very, very soon. And oh, the Flagell just moves forward one position. Interesting. So I can't shoot, right? Yeah, that's probably the reason. Well, let's go ahead and drop another one of these. More stress healing. I do have a virtue chance here with the Crusader, but yeah, the DOT is stacking up horribly. Horribly bad for me, of course. Well, I could go ahead and pull the man-at-arms here. That's more likely than punching. So yeah, let's go ahead and just pull the MAA here. He's gonna have to make a decision if he wants to guard or if he wants to move back with the man-at-arms. So I'll just go ahead and do this and enjoy myself. I feel like this is perfectly okay. Keep in mind that every punch I've been doing was kind of a gamble, because it doesn't have a confirmed chance of moving. It's an 85. So just doing the pull here is overall going to be just a touch better. Looks like the Flagell's just going to move forward. Okay, that's fine for me. And I think that at this point I might just be dropping Zealots here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and drop a Zealous. I could have not dropped the Zealous, I could have dropped the Holy Lance instead, but I feel like this could be good too with the stress. So let's do this into Duelist Advance, into probably another stress heal. So the damage hurts. Okay, they're back to 50. They are back to 50 right now. Let's go ahead and drop a Duelist Advance. And I do 5. Yeah, the aimed shot won't be enough. Not with 2 Battle debuffs. Can't clear the Battle debuffs, by the way. I don't have an Arbalist. And how much damage does it cost? Do 7. He's gonna drop to 0 soon. Yeah, he is. He is gonna drop to 0 quite soon. And right now... Yeah, how much damage am I doing? Yeah. Man, not having Piercing Coral or Mini Ball feels so sad, doesn't it? When you go against the protection teams, it feels so sad. Good thing that this team actually has other niches going for it than just that pure protection. They're gonna start off with yet another Bellow. Did they actually get it? Yes, they get the Bellow debuff on me. I imagine that I'm doing enough damage though with the Holy Lance. Oh god, please give me a crit. Yeah, that's literally what we needed. Okay, that's very, very helpful. That's one action that we got for free right there. Hopefully they don't heal for like, I don't know, crazy amounts. They definitely have to heal here, so they're gonna go right to the flame. Please don't heal for more than 4. Okay, that's a 4, that's fine. And I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a Wicked Slice here. And the finish him should be the kill unless they change the guard, but if they change the guard I can't just shoot the doggy instead. And I will most likely get the kill on the doggy instead. Maybe not most likely. No Piercing Quarrel, remember? Yeah, no Piercing Quarrel. Are they gonna change the guard though? That is the question. Do they want to change the guard? Oh, they're gonna go... No, they're gonna sacrifice him. Okay, I see. They're gonna go for the Reign of Sorrows here. Yeah, they have to redeem now. So I sort of, kind of have to go for the kill. I might get messed up by the 25 here, but I still have to go for the finish him right now. I could go for the heal first, then they guard, and then they'll stay alive and redeem. Yeah, no, that can't happen. That cannot happen. I cannot let them redeem. That would be the end of me. I'm gonna go for the finish him here. I get a crit on it, which is quite helpful. And hopefully I stay alive. If I stay alive right now, don't get wrecked by the 25, I feel like I should be winning here. Come on, no 25, no 25. Okay, I stay alive, barely. Barely, I'm living on a prayer right now. Yes, I am. Let's just drop the heal. Sadly, there's no bleed cure from this Musketeer, only blight, but the plus healing received could come in clutch. Of course, I have to drop 2 heals in a row if I actually want to make use of it. Okay, do you keep up the guard? Yes, you do. So let's just go ahead and probably drop an uppercut here on that Flagell. We might actually be able to kill the Flagellant if they're not too smart. But they will probably drop the redeem here. I imagine they will do that. Because if they don't, it's a little bit rough for them, I'd say. Oh well, they're gonna... Oh, that's risky. That is very risky. Yeah, I have a Zealous right here. The Zealous can take them out right now. They might just die to a 35, but no, they stay alive. They are also living on a prayer here. If you see a 35 like that, you just go for it, right? And if you take it, then you win the match on the spot. But, you know, we didn't take it. But it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. One thing that won't be fine is how pretty much all my characters are dropping down to 0. That's definitely not fine. But we'll try living with it. Yes, we will. We must. We must try living with it. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and drop another duelist advance here. So maybe on the flashpoint, is that the idea? Just try to gun him down while he's in the back. That's an idea. I'm definitely gonna heal myself with the Musketeers, so let's just keep her alive. Let's drop the duelist advance right now. So 4 to 8, I do 5. Tank protection and bellows. Tank protection and bellows. Would be really nice if I had something like a Vestal here. But yeah, I'm not playing Salic Special or anything of the likes. Oh yeah, also, I forgot to mention, but I have a really cool background. This was made by Father Nicholas. It's the doggy background, but with Rapturous and the flare eyes and all the good stuff. I survived the 25 here, but it doesn't look too good, does it? No, I'm able to heal almost everyone, but yeah, it's still gonna be quite bad. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and click here. And self-mark, yes, my favorite act out. Let's just drop a finish him here. That could have dealt 4 damage. Did you see the damage rolls over there? It was 4 to 12. 4 to 12. How? How does that make sense? Finish him is such a weird ability. Such a weird ability, it really is. Okay, they have to keep up the guard here. If they wanna do anything worthwhile. And I will probably just go ahead and drop a duelist advance now. Is that the play? Or do I want to drop a Holy Lancer? Now let's drop it. They are gonna move to position 1. I'll have to heal here with my characters though, right? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, let's go ahead with the duelist advance here, 4 damage, my favorite. And after this, I'll try dropping a Caltrips. It's still worth it just to kill that Man-at-Arms at the end of the match, the very end. So let's go ahead and click here, go for the heal. I will probably sacrifice the Hireman like this, which I obviously don't like, but I mean, there's nothing I can do. I've just taken way too much DOT, and I can't clear it. I can't clear it. Well, Musketeer can only cure blights. Yeah, it really does suck, doesn't it? When you have all this protection, you can kind of make the riposte scary, but you know, you can't really stop the Hound series. Yeah, you can't really stop them, sadly. You know what I could do though? They still have to finish him, so I have to be smart here. I don't see myself winning against all this prot. I might have to risk it for the biscuit. Risk the 25? I mean, risk the 40. Oh, risk the 40. Hell no. I have to Caltrips, there's no other way. God damn. Sanguinate, why is it so strong? Why is it so strong? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Get the bleeds applied on everyone. Probably should have done that ages ago. Should have tried getting the Harm into position 1 and then dropped the Caltrips. Would have really helped me out here. But yeah, the Bounty Hunter starts in position 2 in this setup. So here comes Rain of Stars, it's gonna get an infliction on me. And, oh, actually fails the bleed somehow. That's helpful for sure. But yeah, I go selfish here, which is not so helpful. I'm probably gonna try to just heal the Bounty Hunter and then go for Holy Lance. Something of the likes. Ah, yes, of course. In that case, I'll drop another Ranging Shot here just to prevent too much stress from coming down. I am already afflicted, so it's not as good anymore. But what can I do? What can I do? Do I genuinely think I can still win this? I have to get like a stun on the Flatulent by the start of next round. But you're gonna go Ring of Sorrows and absolutely shred me. Oh yeah, they're gonna do that for sure. They're gonna shred me with that Ring of Sorrows. If I get a Virtue here though, if I get like Vigorous, I might still be able to win this. Or do they want to go for the heal, like with Redeem? I feel like healing with Redeem here would be way smarter. But let's see what they do. Let us see what they do. I feel like just going ahead and redeeming here, or no, they just bellow. Interesting decision. I'm not afflicted yet, or virtuous, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click and go for the stun right now. I do 4 damage, which isn't enough. Oh, I don't get the stun either. Oh, Rite of Execution, you are letting me down. Where's my Tiger Finger when I need it? Yeah, things are not working too well for the Shepherd doggy here. This team is just outpacing me. They're gonna get to death one now, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's lost. It's lost. Well, we tried, but that Crusade was just way too tanky for a team like this. It can definitely work. It can definitely work, but when you have to deal with that much protection and you can't stop the riposte, yeah, the Hound Sarge is just gonna shred you. Okay, do a little bit of a stress move there, doesn't really matter too much. He's not quite dropping to 0. Like, I'm saying I could still win this, but what affliction I get? I got Selfish. Yeah, Selfish is not too good. I can go for a stun though. I'll go for a stun and I'll try to get the kill after that. They're actually gonna go Rain of Sorrows. That's very greedy. I feel like they should be healing here. Like if they just drop a Redeem on the doggy right now, I would just surrender. But since they don't, they're giving me hope. They're giving me hope that I get a stun somehow with a crit. Wow, 14. Oh, the crit still doesn't give me the stun. Oh, okay. Yeah, now it's definitely surrender. Oh, speaking of surrenders, my name is still Surrender to Her. I was playing a little bit yesterday. I was playing like with a grave robber team, and I had this name going. I like to put it on sometimes, but yeah, at this point, no, it's beyond over. The protection is just too much. So I guess you can sacrifice your claim if you don't bring if you bring the Bulwark of Light and you have like a lot of protection on your characters, you can somewhat get away with it if your opponent doesn't have a very aggressive Musketeer. So let's go on for match number 2, maybe change some trinkets and see if we can do something else. Alright, and here we go. This time we are playing against Mr. Darkness, which is playing the Kalashnikov comp. A very interesting variation of it, with some quite interesting trinket choices, but not bad ones, I will add. So now we did some changes, and I have the Mark for Death instead of the Caltrops, since, you know, I'm probably not going to be able to use it, and Uppercut is still quite good. And the Musketeer has the Iron Sights and the Minier Ball, so she's going to be able to shoot whatever she wants to shoot. So I'll play this a little bit more traditionally, a little bit less of the defensive setup that we had before. So we actually resisted Slam here, which is pretty nice. And I probably want to focus this Occultist down. So let's go ahead and first we could... There's a few things I want to do here, but I'm gonna actually start off with a stun on the Abomination, just because I don't want him to stun my characters by the start of next round. So let's just do that and kind of just adapt to what my opponent tells here. They can go for a guard on the Occultist if they want, but if they do a preemptive guard here on one of their characters, I will just kill the other. So I'm not too preoccupied. They are gonna go ahead and drop a Rampart. Do they get the Daze? Oh, they don't. They did not get the Daze. Very interesting decision to do that. Could have worked out for them, but yeah, it didn't. It did not work out. Here, if the Occultist had Stitch and Embrace, I would definitely focus him down. But since he doesn't, since he only has the Weird Reconstruction, I'm gonna focus the doggy down first. I feel like I'll have enough offense to still take him out. But they're gonna go for the Abyssal Artillery now, and yeah, the Horror and the Stress is stacking up quite a bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a preemptive shot here because I am expecting a crit, but I should not have been expecting a crit because that is not what I get right here. You're probably gonna do the Hound's Harry now. It is to be expected, but once again, just like the previous match, but even more this time around, they only have 85 accuracy against all my dodge, but they still get 3 hits. Yes, they still get 3 hits on it. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Well, I'm gonna drop a Duelist Advance here, quite unlikely that I only do 7, and now they are already in a bit of a rough spot here, because, I mean, they can go for a heal at the Occultist, but that might heal for 0, and even if they heal at the Occultist, you know, there's just a shot coming against the mark, so it is very likely that I do 25 damage. Let's see, Musketeer, don't let me down like you just did. And, yes, 24. Yeah, my favorite damage roll, the 24. Okay, but they just, for some reason, sacrificed their doggy here, instead of trying to keep him alive. Now in this situation, after I would get the first kill, I'd be able to stabilize with the ranging shot, but sadly I don't have that here today. Even though, yeah, they just, I have no idea how they're hitting so much with their Hans Harrys, but that's their doggy gone now, and we can hopefully capitalize on that somehow. Well, here come the Val debuffs. Yeah, my team's gonna suffer quite a bit here from all the stress. It's already suffering. It's taking a lot of stress. Freaking Kalashnikov comp. It does too much stress, man. Just too much. I'm gonna go for the stun even though it's only a 50-50. But we do get it. Hey, we take those. We do take those. I don't know, I feel like this team is decent, but I'm really not enjoying its playstyle right now. I feel like what I'm doing would have just been done better by WD. that's kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. I feel like just having WD here or Jess or WD would have just overall done a little bit better than it in both of these matchups. Even WD would probably do better against Kalashnikov, even though Kalashnikov is kind of a counter to the WD. Because, you know, at least you can stun the Occultist right away, you can also stun the Abomination, you can do 2 stuns, and then you still have the very powerful backline. So right now I am gonna go Afflicted here. I might want to waste that stress. Yeah, that might be an idea, but before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and drop a Mark for Death. Because my plan here is to mark that Abomination, shoot him, and then get the Death Blow with the Duelist Advance. Hopefully get him out of the match that way. And hopefully get a crit here for at last, but I might not get it. The crit this artillery, yes. The stress team is critting more than the team with the marks. Oh, but I do go abusive though, so that's massively helpful. That's gonna completely counter that Bella debuff right there. 18 to 31. 18, man. 18. Amen. Amen for that 18. So now instead of getting a death blow, I'm gonna just maybe do something stupid with the High Man. Selfish. And what does Selfish want to do? Okay, just a bit of stress, that's not the end of the world here. Just drop a Duelist Advance into the Crit Riposte. Yes, what should have been a kill right there just goes into the Crit Riposte. My absolute favorite. Well, right now is just the time to probably drop the Zealous Accusation here. And this is definitely going to be rough. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to deal with this Man-at-Arms. But I'm definitely going to try. The thing is, my backline is essentially dead already to another Abyss Artillery. So that's not going to be too easy. They don't guard here, which makes sense. Because, you know, I just shoot them and kill them. But do I go Virtuous? That is the question. Do I get the Virtue? No, I get Hopeless, which really isn't too good. And our little bounty hunter here is gonna go Masochistic, which isn't too bad. Could have been hell of a lot worse. Could have gotten the Rational right now into an immediate pass, and then they heal the Occultist with their extra, like what, 60% healing skills? Yeah, they heal that Abomination for his entire health bar. That definitely could have happened, but thankfully it didn't, so we get to just keep on gaming here, which is what I want. Oh god, I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm about to sneeze, no. Okay, I think I avoided it. What I'm not gonna avoid is... yeah. Excuse me. There we go, I sneezed. Yeah, what I'm not gonna avoid is my Musketeer dying. She's beyond dead right now. So what should I do here? I do have PBS. Maybe PBS into a stress heal. I could try to crit heal with the Crusader. That's an idea. Yeah, I could try that. Minus 40 damage. But the min roll again, my favorite. Minus 40 damage. I could try to keep her alive, but... I am but a man. But no more, says the Crusader. And now goes my Musketeer with extra stress on 2 characters as well. Yeah, nice. There's probably gonna be Weakening Curse now. Kind of just finishing my bounty hunter off. Maybe not finishing him off, but almost. That's a weird play, I will say though. That is a very suspicious play, going for something like that, because now I can heal first to make sure I do enough damage. Yeah, I should probably do that. Let's heal first here, make sure he's alive. And also not well debuffed, and let's go for a Duelist Advance, trying to do enough damage to take that Occultist out. They could try guarding here. They could have been guarding this entire match, and they could have kept their characters alive, but... I mean, they're playing the Kalashnikov way. They're just going balls to the walls here with the stress moves. I move back, which doesn't even make a difference, and now comes a Duelist Advance into the finish him. Unless Masochistic tries to make use of this finisher in an unconventional way. But no, it doesn't, so we can get the kill here, and it is now a 1v3, which is difficult for my opponent to win, but it is definitely possible for them to win here, because I am hopeless on the Crusader, and my Bounty Hunter and my Harriman are both almost dead. They're not dead, but they're almost dead. The Bounty Hunter here is dead to distress, so I should try to prevent that. And I am unable to, so goodbye Bounty Hunter, you did well while you lasted, you didn't pass, so that was good. I failed a 50-50 stun here, most sadly, and I'm just gonna go ahead and click while I have the plus damage from not being a Death Star. And 13, that's actually really good damage roll there at 13. Yeah, I don't think my opponent can win this anymore, even though maybe the extra stress helps them out a bit here. They shouldn't bellow, by the way, they should go Retribution. They should not bellow here, but are they smart enough to see it? No, they're not. Yeah, they're not smart enough to see it, because my Harriman was dead here to just clicking, so it would have been very cool if they saw that, could have kept them alive, or could have potentially won them the match even, because they could have brought my Crusader down to 0 through a passing action, because they have the plus damage. But since they didn't see it, yeah, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work out too well for them, because now they're at this storm. Harriman has heart attack recovery, and they're gonna lose. So the one time where they really shouldn't have gone for the Bellow, they went for it and kind of just screwed themselves over. And now they go Rampart. Why? Why on the Crusader? Why go Rampart? I mean, sure, I'll take the PBS. I guess they just want suffer for less here against the damage team, but I will just try to take them out now with the stun as well. So 45 and a 40 both failing, but I do get the stun here, so yeah, they're not gonna survive for too long, I don't imagine. I have all the extra death blow chances that I could possibly ever wish here, apart from, you know, the Bounty Hunter. I go for the 65. They stay alive though. They are staying alive through a lot right now. This Man-at-Arms does not want to die. I'm gonna go for the Zealous, and they are still alive here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they survived. A 45, a 40, a 65, and a 70. So what are the chances of that, I ask you? What are the chances that they actually still win this? Could you imagine they actually still win this? They're gonna go for the Vel right now. Is there an act out? If there's an act out, it will be enough stress. But Selfish doesn't say anything, so let's just go ahead and... Oh no, there's... Oh, just the act out Wicked Slice. Alright, that is perfectly fine. And that is going to be GG's for my opponent. So hope you all enjoyed this team. You can play it both ways, both with the Strength Seal or with just a little bit more of an offensive Musketeer, or kind of do something in between. Something else that I could have done even was just playing Grape Shot Blast Highman, and kind of make it a little bit more of a stress team with Grape Shot and the Zealous. You can definitely do that, try to spam both of those with dropping a Caltrips round 1, 2, or something of the likes, but there's more than a couple ways you can play all 4 of these characters, and they all work reasonably well, so it is an interesting team to watch out for. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.